Hi everyone, this is another episode of the AIandNewTechPodcast. We're going to be reacting to Anthropic's release of a new product called Claude Code. So we're going to be reacting to the demo video that was done by a product manager and an engineer. So it was really, really cool. It's one of the better demo videos I've seen in recent memory. So it's really, really cool stuff. So let's just get in.
Should we be doing like big smile or?
No, big smile's
Okay.
creepy.
That's sort of way. I'm Boris. I'm an engineer.
I'm Kat. I'm a product manager.
We love seeing what people build with Claude, especially with coding, and we want to make Claude better
What
at coding for everyone.
was it just me? But I like that behind the scenes. Like, so they threw in behind the scenes footage, and it was really, really cool, seamless. A shout out to whoever did the editing and the production or the creation of these videos. They really did an excellent job. Just thought to mention that. And I also like the choice of music in the background, kind of gives it like a bubbly, lively feeling. So cool stuff.
Built some tools, one of which we're sharing today. We're launching Claude, especially with coding, and we want to make Claude better at coding for everyone. We built some tools, one of which we're sharing today. We're launching Claude Code as a research preview. Claude Code is an agentic coding tool that lets you work with Claude directly in your terminal. We're going to show you an example of it in action.
So we have a project here. It's a Next.js app. Let's open it up in an instance of Claude Code. Now that we've done this, Claude Code has access to all of the files in this repository.
Oh,
We don't know much about this code base. It looks like an app for chatting with a customer support agent. Let's get Claude to help explain this code base to us. Claude starts by reading the higher level files, and then it dives in deeper.
so it goes through. Okay, cool stuff. It goes through the README file first. Okay.
Now it's going through all the components in the project. Cool. Here's its final analysis.
So here's an explanation of the Cloud Customer Support Agent project structure. This is okay. Application. Okay. Cool stuff.
So say I was asked to replace this left sidebar with a chat history, and I'm also going to add a new chat button. I'm going to ask Claude to help me out here.
Cooking.
Have you specified any files or paths? And Claude's already finding the right files to update by itself. Claude can also show its
Claude is cooking.
thinking, and we can see how it's decided to tackle this problem.
So cooking for Claude is just a fancy word of thinking. So it's actually thinking. So it shows its chain of thought. So this is called chain of thought. When the AI model like gives you like a step-by-step rationale behind its solving of a complex problem. So you give an AI model a complex problem, it gives you like its chain of thought of how it comes to a solution to that problem. So it gives you like its rationale. So you could use this method to prompt an AI model, and you can also use this method to get feedback from an AI model. So that's chain of thought right there.
Problem. Claude's asking me if I want to accept these changes. I'll say yeah. Now,
So I really like the fact that Claude is asking if he wants to accept those changes, and is not just making those changes without actually an actual human making the decision. So I like that fact. At least that's what he's doing right now.
Claude's updating the nav bar, adding a button and icons as well.
Okay.
Next, it's updating the logic to ensure the saving state works correctly. After a bit, Claude completes the task. Here's a summary of what it's done.
Okay, let's go back to the summary of what's done. So the chat history functionality has been successfully implemented. Here's a summary of the changes made. Okay, this is really impressive. This is really, really impressive. Everybody, like, it's impressive till the next person or the next organization releases their own tool. But to say it like this, I'm really overly impressed by these companies being able to come out in almost record time to be able to release these different tools to do different things. So this particular agentic AI is seeming to tick all the markers.
Let's take a look at that. So we're seeing a new chat button and new chat history section on the left. Let's check if I can start a new chat while keeping the previous one saved. I'll try out the new chat button too.
So basically, everything works seamlessly. Now, of course, there's just that little caveat that I would like to just plug in. Now, I'm not saying that it's happening here, but just one of those things that I always, anytime anybody does a demo, everything always goes perfectly in demo. It's one of those things where if you're in a class, everything is, the example is always the easiest, right? Now, I'm not saying that's happening with Claude. As a matter of fact, Claude is said to be one of the best agentic AI tools in this space right now, this particular agentic Claude Code. But I just thought to mention that because demos are they are pre-planned, they are pre-packaged and everything. So just keep that in mind whenever you're using any AI tool. I'm not saying it as regards these guys, but I just thought to mention that everything is working properly the way it should. So that's really cool and impressive.
Great. It's all working.
Now let's ask Claude to add some tests to make sure that the features we just added work. Claude's asking for permission to run commands. We'll say yes.
I like
Claude is making some changes to run these tests.
So I like the fact that Claude always asks for permission to do anything. And why is that so important? The reason why that is so important is because you want your AI model to ask you for permission to do any task because that's when you start losing control of the AI model. If you're not asking the AI model if the AI model is not asking you before it makes any significant changes to a code base or to anything, any functionality or any workflow. So I like that Claude Code is doing that seamlessly.
Claude is making some changes to run these tests. After getting the results, it continues with its plan until all tests pass. After a few minutes, it looks like we're good to go. Now I'm going to ask Claude to compile the app and see if we get any build errors. Let's see what it finds. Claude identified the build errors and is now fixing them. Then it tries to build again. It'll keep going until it works.
Now let's finish everything up by asking Claude to commit its changes and push them to GitHub. Claude creates a summary and a description of our changes.
So, okay, creates a summary and description of all the changes. Let's just go back a tad bit there. Git commits, okay. Replace thinking sidebar with chat history, okay. Ability to save chat in local store, okay. And add new chat button in, okay. Okay, so this is a top nav bar, okay. This seems legit.
And it'll push the changes to GitHub.
Wow.
That's it. That's an example of what Claude Code can do. We can't wait for people to start building with it.
Yeah, very impressive. Very impressive. This is from Anthropic. What's my take? My take is that from everything I've seen so far, it seems it's having raving reviews. Uh, Now again, it's one of those cases of somebody else is going to release something, but as of now, this is a close moment, so I really want them to enjoy it. Excellent work, excellent exhibition, excellent demo video. There's nothing I have any concerns about, but the only thing I was just talking about earlier on was just to caveat the fact that one first thing is I like the fact that Claude Code would ask you before it makes any significant changes. That's very necessary because you don't want your AI models to be making decisions without the human being in the loop. Then also the video, the production was seamless and very, very artistic in a sense, from the music to the behind the scenes introduction. That was really cool stuff. By the way, this is the AI New Tech Podcast. It's another episode. Please check us out for more episodes. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and share